welcome to another one of my violin technical videos. And since I've already done a couple of videos on left-hand technique, this one is going to introduce a right-hand bow technique called Spiccato Bowing. Now this stroke, the bow leaves the string and returns to it in quick succession. It's a skipping stroke. Now before you start, there's a couple of things to do. You'll need to find a part of your bow where it will bounce happily, and I'd suggest you choose the middle of the bow. If you're too low in the bow, it won't bounce, and if you're too high, it's very hard to control. The second thing is to make sure that you have a flat hair. Now when I say flat hair, normally when we play the violin, our bow is on the slant with the wood facing away from us. If you want to have a flat hair, you turn the wood so it's directly above the hair of the bow, and this is now a flat bow hair. I'm going to pick the A string, and all I'm going to do is try and get my bow to bounce. I'm not worried about it making any kind of sound. I'm just going to try and get it to bounce. So here we go. I'm going to tap the bow onto the string quite quickly. And there it is. It's bouncing up and down. So I'm just tapping it. And you'll notice that my right hand is moving, but my right arm is absolutely stationary. So all the impetus for this bounce is coming from my right hand and my wrist. Now when I'm comfortable that it's bouncing, I'm going to add some horizontal movement to it. And there we get the sound. So the horizontal movement creates the sound, but the vertical movement is the bounce. You will find initially getting the vertical movement under control is quite tricky. It will bounce too high, but if it's bouncing too high off the string, it will be a very slow stroke. So you need to try and keep the bounce so it doesn't come more than about half a centimetre off the string. And the faster you want to go, the lower the bounce has to be. Then try it on another string. Again, try and get the bounce going. So I'm not worrying about any sound, I'm just going to get the bow to bounce. Up and down, vertical movement. Then when I'm comfortable with that, I'm going to add my arm. And the bow skips off the string. Then when you feel comfortable with just open strings, try adding it to a simple scale. I'm going to bounce 4 bounces per note on a G major scale. And then when I feel comfortable, I'm now going to do 3. Now I'm going to do 2 on the way down. Oh, and how about just 1?